Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't sing the rest of the song. I only know it in German, so that would be super weird. Hey,
Who lives
everybody,
on a
and
pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Who's Boris and yellow and something is he?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
I can't remember the rest of the lyrics.
Yeah, hey guys, and welcome back to a new episode of the New Byte podcast.
Hey.
Today, the trio
Hello.
is back again. I'm joined as always by Dan. Dan, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I always say the same thing to my colleagues in the morning. They never believe me because it's never true. I'm good, by the way.
Wow.
Hey, Emily, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us today.
I'm good.
And
thank
literally,
you.
my mom's calling now. Oh, shit.
Let us in the call. Hi, hostess. It's your mother. How are you doing? This is all in German. Anyway,
are we on a break?
how's your
Are we
week
on a-
been? No, I don't
It's-
think so.
Okay. So, my week's been pretty fun. I went to Magaluf, which is in Mallorca or Mallorca, however you just pronounce it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It was very hot. But actually, it was as hot as the UK,
Oh, really?
which is I heard you guys were getting some really hot weather, so
Yeah.
I mean, we're typical British. We're talking about the weather.
Yeah.
As so typical.
So, so have you got any plans for what are you doing next? What's your next thing?
So I'm actually going to Gran Canaria with a bunch of friends. I'm looking forward to it because it'll be relaxing.
Nice.
So what are you doing next week, Dan?
What am I doing next week? Next week, I am flying to America.
Flying
Go
to
see-
America.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
gonna go see some family. Gonna visit New York City. Try a real pizza, according to my mother. So,
Wow. How long are you going for?
2 weeks. So I'm gonna spend 1 week in Pennsylvania with my family, and then I'm going to spend the other week in New York. And we're gonna do some cool stuff, visit all the iconic places, that kind of thing.
That's good. So
Yay.
you're going to be a tourist and then be like a proper American.
Yeah,
And
pretty
then-
much.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
It'd be good to see family and stuff.
Definitely. I haven't seen them since I was around 10 or so. It's been a while. It's been a very long time.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Cool.
So,
How's your mum house test? She good?
She good, but the
She
printer is
good.
not.
Oh, no.
Oh no! It was a class thing like, hello, so you gifted us this printer for Christmas, and how do you scan? And I don't know, Mom. I'm not there. I can't tell you from remote. So get my sister on there. I don't know. Yeah, it's some vital document for her vacation time that she has to sign off, scan in again, and send back. Oh well.
Gotcha.
The good thing is my sister has a scanner too, so she can scan the document in and then just mail it to somewhere. I'm just just use her laptop. And then my mom's like, but then the guy has another email of us. I'm like, no, just log in on her laptop. I told you directly, hey, we're doing a recording right now, so ooh. And she knows that we're doing the podcast every Wednesday evenings, so I hope it's not too bad and that my sister can deal with it. Come on,
It'll be
sis, you can do it.
You got this.
Scan this document and send it away with an email. I hope she knows what and how to log in. My parents are the classic case where I said hey, this is your login, this is your password, put this in your safe and keep it there and get it out if you need it also. Just don't forget about it there. So Yeah, that's a puzzle for them to do on their own. And oh my!
Sorry.
Oh, bless you. All right. Yeah, I'm back.
Shall we move on?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
How was your vacation? Or
It
did
was
you already
really
talk
good,
about
thank
that?
you. Yeah.
Oh, sort of.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed
it. It was good.
Okay.
You were on your phone to your mother.
I didn't know how much you were talking about. I was just heard the last topic.
It's fine.
It's fine. So yeah, with your tech and parents, things that went along too well. Yeah, that's true. But things that do go well together is Skyrim and toilets. Apparently, because at CES 2018 this year, we saw... Oh my god, where is my window? There it is. Hello.
There it is.
Yeah, close the tab down, whatever. We saw the $6,000 toilet. And it's made by a company called Kohler. And they do this like for a while now. And this toilet has also a tablet with different programs on there. And if you see the stream right now, you can see what it has. It has 2 different modes for flushing. It has automatic cover opening. 2 of those streams where you can just get splashed on. Music, heating, lighting, and special user settings. So yeah, for this huge amount of money, you get a lot of stuff. And apparently now the latest version also has Alexa support. And it's amazing because with Alexa now, theoretically, you could play the Skyrim Special Edition for Alexa with this toilet. So yeah, the next bathroom adventure, how long it ever will take, it's definitely worth it, I guess. For you are the Dover King. Unbelievable. People were seeing that like, this toilet has Alexa. You can play Skyrim on that now. It's like, how do you make that connection?
It's a very odd connection to make, but
yeah.
Hey, technically you can. You can do a lot of things. So
yeah, I don't want to keep the thing open now. Like I've seen pictures from this toilet before on the internet where people were posting like, why does this toilet look like it has a 1080 Ti in it, like a super gaming PC and all that? Or why does this toilet look like it's built for cryptocurrency mining? So yeah, that's that. And apparently they actually can do some crazy stuff like Alexa support. Oh boy.
That's mental.
Yeah. But what else do we have to offer right now? I don't know, how about you guys? We haven't been uploading a lot of videos, but if we do, like it's a podcast. We know exactly it's a podcast, and there are people working at higher places like Sony Pictures, where this week apparently there was not a trailer uploaded to the channel, but the full movie, and it's a movie called what was it called? Sorry, it's not what I see in the screenshot. No, it's not the screenshot name. It's more.
Is it not?
It's Kali the Killer. It's like a name before that. Yeah, it's a movie apparently that was released in Germany in 2017. Somehow I haven't heard of it, and now it's coming to DVD and digital. But instead of having a trailer online on YouTube, it was just a full movie, like full 80 minutes. For the future, like, how can you fuck up that bad?
I honestly don't know, because like they must have gotten like a tip off when it was uploading, and it took them like a good few hours to upload.
I guess IT has shit internet today. I don't know how that works. It's like so crazy. Like how, for example, if there's a folder, there's a file in it. I get that. There's a folder that says like upload this on the internet, and whoever did this, like sure, there's a trailer in there. But why is, for example, the trailer in the same folder as the full movie, if it is the case? How did someone mismatch like the full movie for the trailer? And like, just say something like that. The size should give it away. It's like not just a few megabytes, but a few gigabytes. And chat says interns. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We will never know.
Makes
It's
sense.
a fun story, definitely, that we wanted to share with you guys.
Yeah, there's the shoe fits.
Oh my god. Yeah, the new Byte podcast, where parents call in all of a sudden, you can shit and play Skyrim at the same time. I mean, you could do this also with the Nintendo Switch. Hello. And now we also see like fully featured videos on the internet. You see, it's the summertime, guys, and it's crazy right now. In the sense of it's not crazy. We just had E3, all the big news are out now in the world, and gaming news-wise, really not much is happening. So we're trying to fill a good show for you. We're trying to have good fun and good conversations. But if it seems like we are scraping for time, maybe that's true. I'm trying at least my best to have a good moderation.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Dear,
you picked something up. Actually, that's partially cool, at least for those collector types. Yeah. So what is it?
So Nintendo just confirmed that they are doing a full Super Smash Bros. Amiibo reprints. So any of the Amiibos that are in Smash, they are reprinting a load of them, including the very famous Wii Fit Trainer and the Villager and a few others. What? So yeah, if you've been like really wanting to get them, then yeah, this is your moment to get. They're coming back in stock and everything. Yeah. So and if you've been looking out for like the Wii Fit Trainer especially, and you're like, oh, it's so expensive, the price is going to drop dramatically because they're reprinting a load of them. So yay!
Unless the scalpers get them first. I actually do have a Wii Fit Trainer.
Oh, you lucky
I
person!
think I also have a Villager and Marth. I'm not too sure. I should go around
the Holy Trinity.
Room. Yeah, I actually do have that. I don't care at all for these characters. Like, yes, I played Wii Fit for a while. Was fun, like cool exercises. I never ever played that game with the villagers from. What's it called?
Oh, you've never played Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing, right? Nah.
How have you never played Animal Crossing?
I don't give a shit.
Animal Crossing.
I just look at it and it's like, oh god. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Why should I play this? No. Pitch it to me right now. Come on.
Pitch it to you. Okay. All right. You get to live in a town with a bunch of animals that can speak. Like that's all you need right there. You get to buy a house. You can fish. You can catch bugs. Dig up bones. Meet up with friends. You know, everything.
Okay.
You can even go out and listen to jazz music and have coffee.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you can get a mortgage. No.
Oh, it's like real life.
You could probably,
it's just like real life. Disappointed.
No, really. Like,
come on, mortgage.
Yeah.
Wow.
But like like in later versions for like the Wii, I think is Animal Crossing. How was it called? It's on the Wii though.
I only know New Leaf as a title.
New Leaf.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Like everyone's hoping for a fresh release, especially for the Nintendo Switch. So far, nothing has come around yet.
Please. Oh my gosh, I'd actually like play it if it was on.
Like if it would come to the Nintendo Switch, maybe I would try it. Now that you explained it to me, I still don't really care for the concept. I'm like, nah. But there are other games that I actually enjoy quite a lot. The different example, but they are more like single-player, narrative-driven stories. Like Night in the Woods, for example. Really fantastic game. A little less gameplay, more about the characters and the stories and the friendship. And I really love that. I don't think it's like the same here now with Animal Crossing, but I don't say necessarily, oh no, that's boring. I'm just like, I don't care so far. I think it's
not exactly your type of game.
Yeah, I guess. So I hope everyone who is into that forgives me if I'm not. I'm into one specific game that's coming up next week. We will talk about that in the release section, but I don't know. Animal Crossing, not really my type. And also, like, what's the other game? Marth is from what thingy? Shit.
Is it? I think I know the name of this now.
Google help me.
It's Fire something, right?
Fire Emblem. Yes, from Fire Emblem.
That's it.
That one.
I don't think I've ever played Fire Emblem. I would be interested in playing it, but I've never played Fire Emblem.
I've never heard of it.
It's one of those RPG games, I think, right? What the hell is Fire Emblem?
It's a JRPG. Just your classic JRPG with some extra stuff.
Yeah, I guess it's something for you then, Dan. No, I don't know.
I'm not really a massive JRPG fan. I like RPGs, but JRPGs are kind of like they take you out of the moment of the RPG, where it's kind of like, oh, okay, now I go into a Pokemon style battle where I have to pick what I fight with. And it's like, why not just fight? Why not just use your skill?
Like real-time fights.
Yeah, I like real-time fights. I prefer them, but that's just a personal choice.
Maybe something like Xenoblade Chronicles, which has a second title also now. Something for you then.
I loved Xenoblade. It was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, so new amiibos are coming around. One of the very first prints. It's like, wow, Nintendo is just really not interested in having a constant flow of merch. Because, like, Nintendo Smash Bros. Is definitely the title that inspired the amiibos. Like, the design, the standing plate is actually based on what we see from this game. And now, of course, with the latest game coming around, having all characters, definitely you won't have all of these amiibos. I guess they unlock the characters or not. It's like hardware DLC in a weird way, but at least you can reuse them, right?
Yeah, I'd be interested to see if some of the other amiibos that aren't like Smash amiibos. Like there's some amiibos for Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World.
Thing one.
There's a couple of the dragons or not dragons, whatever the creatures are called. For Monster Hunter Worlds, there's a Rathalos. There's a couple of Rathalos ones and some other ones, but I'd be interested to see what those do, because I know that for quite a few other games, if you take an amiibo that's not part of the game and you use the touch sensor and everything, then the game will give you a random item just because you have an amiibo, which is quite cool. So then it keeps the amiibos fresh for all the games you buy. But yeah, I'd be interested to see what they do for Smash Bros.
There are all sorts of amiibos. Like, for example, Bayonetta has 2 based on the 2 releases that are out so far. There are some Animal Crossing amiibos, I think. We have a few from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild designs based on the enemies and the characters and the champions also. And we also have like the Inklings and the moderators of that. Interesting. So very cool to see. I'm actually having an article open here, Monster Hunter Stories Amiibo features, and it's like none of these are anything to do with Monster Hunter. So it's like the 30th Anniversary Mary Classic Color, the 30th Anniversary Mary Modern Color, the classic one. Alm from the Fire Emblem series has an amiibo function in Monster Hunter Stories, and all of the Animal Crossing cards, and like
because what they do is they just give random items. It's like a table. Because I was talking to the guy when I went to go see this when I was working for another company of ours, and he was like, so when you touch any of these amiibos, any amiibo, you touch it on, it will give you like a random item out of the table of really rare items. So it allowed it, and so he was saying that it was one of their many features that allowed to keep all amiibos fresh throughout the game. So I was like, that's really, really cool.
Definitely.
So
interesting.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, I mean, amiibo. I used a few of them. The one that I have, I think I have 9 or something in Breath of the Wild, because they drop food, and food is an incredible valuable source to just regain your health and your dexterity, so it's quite useful, definitely. And if you can just drop it somewhere near you, especially if you don't have anything like a shop or something like that, or if you're freezing and just dying from hypothermia, very good to just drop some food somewhere near you and just eat it, and then you're going after something again. So they were really useful. So it's like back and forth with amiibos. At least you can reuse them for unlocks, right?
Yeah.
At least. And at last, Shenmue 1 and 2 has finally come to PC. We know that, of course, because Sega has been talking about a few releases that are coming to PC from older titles. We also know about Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2 that's coming to PC, but definitely Shenmue, one of these old school games back from the Dreamcast days from 1999 and 2001 is now coming, and we know the release date because on August 21st, yes, on Steam, finally a new generation actually can just enjoy this game. You can actually see how boring it is partially. Think about the long phases where you just have to work actually, and it's like I don't want to play like for a few simulated minutes a full work day, and it's like yeah, I don't either. So apparently the game launched with a 30 FPS caps lock. It's like hardcore apparently into the game based on the console version and all that, and you can get it for $26.99 US, or at least on the Europe market it's 31.49 euros. So if you buy it early, you can get an offer which is like 10% off. Else it would be like 35 euros.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm still saying like I want to see what this is about, and especially if finally the Kickstarter comes around with the release version of Shenmue 3, which people still don't know how that should work because it's such a big title, and the few millions that they collected apparently are still not enough to fund it. So everyone's hoping like hopefully Sony can give in some money that everything works out, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. So that's one of the news for the future.
Yeah, definitely not a game that I've played, but sounds very, very interesting.
Like lots of people from my generation played it, but I wasn't really into Sega that time. I was still young. I was more a PlayStation kid. So I played like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Formula 1, and maybe the Harry Potter games. I think they were around that time. Yeah. So Dreamcast was just super far away. Same with all the Nintendo consoles. I was super jealous of a friend that had a GameCube. Visited all the time to play Mario Kart Double Dash. It was a fantastic time, but sadly never got around to have one of my own. Even to
and
this
now
day.
you can. Now you're an adult. You can get one.
Yeah. So far, I'm actually starting to collect more games right now again for Xbox and PlayStation 2. But until I got that collection filled a little more, I guess I will come back to more Nintendo stuff. So a Nintendo 64 is definitely on the table. Same with a GameCube, I hope. Yeah. I don't know. Emily, what do you want to have next?
What?
I don't know.
What games?
No, this is an empty slot that you can fill now. It's your chance. Take it.
I don't know. Well, something game related.
No. This is the new Byte podcast. This is not necessarily a gaming show, but also what we like to talk about. You missed that, I think, because you've been missing a few episodes. But I'm trying to keep it more open to more also general stuff that's interesting. For example, I finished Brooklyn Nine-Nine, completing now all 5 seasons of that. Yay!
Wow. And how long did that take you to binge?
Less than a week.
Days? Less than a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
Start on Friday. I think.
That is a lot in one go.
I mean, that 20 minutes episode's not that much.
That's true. But 5 seasons of 21, 22 episodes?
Yeah, 22, I think, something around that. Yeah. Quite a while. But yeah, the 5th season especially was like such a roller coaster ride. I was crying in the final episode. It's happy tears like, oh, finally, it's so beautiful. And then they started crying like, ah! I just couldn't stop. It's like, so emotional. I really cared for these characters.
That's. I think you care more because you've been following it for like such a small amount of time, whereas Dan and I have been watching it probably ever since it started to come out, or there were like 2 or 3 seasons, and like been watching it, like following it ever since, because it's been going for about 5-6 years now,
something like that.
Yeah, I think.
And I actually can't wait for the 6th series.
Yeah,
it was actually picked up by NBC, if I am correct.
Had to look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was Fox, and then it got cancelled.
Why would somebody cancel that?
I know.
Especially with the ending.
Yeah.
Hold.
I think it got kind of risky.
Yeah.
Within for the next season or for the last few seasons, it got rather risky with the topics they were portraying. But
I guess.
Yeah, I don't want to go into more depth, but
Why not? See,
Why
come
not?
on, we're just recording for 27 minutes. Releases are huge, but not that important. Well, let's go on a little bit. Come on.
What, into more Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I don't know if you want to.
We'll talk about something else.
Okay. It's up to you.
So, did you guys miss me whilst I was away 2 weeks?
Absolutely, of
course.
course we did.
You should have done.
It was really a nice surprise in the last episode. In case you haven't seen it, where in the last few minutes you were just jumping in on Discord and we're like, whoa, what is happening?
Hey!
Hey guys, we're here for Magaluf.
I was like, surprise!
Oh, that was really nice. I hope everyone enjoyed that, especially with the thumbnail, the Spanish Inquisition.
To be honest, I didn't actually know that you guys were still on air. So I was like, thought I'd drop in and say hi, as they're probably just finishing up.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know that that you were on air. So yeah, I guess it was a nice surprise for everyone else watching.
Definitely.
But yeah.
Yeah, we started in later, and then of course everything got delayed. So it was 15 minutes past 11 here, and yeah, we're just about to finish, say the last few words, and then boom, there we go. But you had to ruin it. Aww.
I did not ruin it. I left
you
guys
ruined my show. The whole thing was off. Nah, it was fine. It was fine.
I blessed you with my surprise. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Explains why I felt so good after that. I was thinking it's just normal. Good podcast. Let's do it. And then
it
was actually you. Yeah. I guess that's true. Usually after a podcast without you, I feel sad, not motivated anymore.
Yeah, because I'm not in it.
Okay. The good old banter. I missed it.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely missed it. Yeah.
For the bounce.
That's a band.
For the bounce.
We still haven't talked about the big event that your country had.
Yeah, we haven't yet.
You survived finally this shootout at the end of a football match.
Yep, we got penalty shootouts the first time ever.
Wow. How do you feel? Emily doesn't care, I know. Dan, how do you feel?
Not a big fan personally, but still pretty happy about it because, England got through. It's starting to look really good, you know.
How sad. You should not assume, because I do care a tiny bit, because England are actually getting somewhere.
Shame on me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so who's gonna watch the match on Saturday?
Somewhere.
You're gonna watch the match on Saturday?
Me?
I'll probably get drunk.
Oh.
And a night out anyway, so.
I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know about myself. I plan to have a meal with my family because it's my first full year in Cologne now. Yay! It's a nice city here, and I decided to say, come on guys, let's go out and have something nice to eat somewhere. I'll invite you. I deeply regret it now.
Anniversary.
Thank you. And yeah, the match is on Saturday, so I guess we'll miss that because I'm for Sweden now. They were the best in our group, definitely. Nobody could mess this up, except for Germany. I mean, the Germans won against Sweden, but they just played so crappy all the rest of the matches. So I'm a Swede now, and I'm really looking forward to see how Sweden is gonna crush England. Nice. The silence really made it. I guess. I don't know. May the better one win. It's gonna be Sweden.
Nah.
Nah?
We'll see. We'll see. Let's just remain equal. And if one wins, then they can celebrate that.
Feel good about themselves, okay.
We will remain on about football. Because we're for each team divided. So we'll keep it equal for the moment, and if one wins, we'll be like, we'll celebrate that. Okay? Does that sound good?
That sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
That's
So yeah, I hope you will love your blue colors then. Alright. Nothing. Shall we do releases? It's like I'm very sorry guys, it's just like not much news to talk about and we're just
well, E3's been, so it's a bit dry.
Yeah, it's the usual summer draw. And the funny thing is, like, I don't know about you guys, I haven't played really many games. Dan and I finished Halo this week. Actually, that's something nice that we did. Finally saw the ending of Halo, my first Halo game that I ever played. And it's really interesting. I'm really gotta say, yeah, looking forward to part 2 soon when we're back together again. And yeah, gonna see what that one is about then. Especially after the first game. I don't want to spoil it. I mean, it's a really old game, but maybe somebody else also hasn't seen it yet. So if you want to, we save the VODs on our channel and you can see them on our Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Then something that you want to say about Halo? Was it a good partner?
Yes, you are a good partner. You're definitely a good partner.
I love the times when you drove over me without the ghost, like, oh my god, oh no!
It was only once or twice.
Yeah, I died so often, and then it's like, oh, wow.
But yeah, definitely we need to. I can't wait to start Halo 2. Can't wait to do World again. Good stuff.
And chat on forum says that NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1180 from Asus is listed by a Vietnamese store and is slated to be launching September 28th. I don't know how legit that is, but okay. I don't know, man. I have a 1080 Ti, so I'm like super ahead, and I probably won't care until the next generation will launch. Because for now, it's all I need, really. And considering the price of the new GPU, it's like gonna be exciting. I hope that mining actually dies in a sense because they have now proper machines for mining, and they're not depending on GPUs anymore. So
that's good.
This is a real thing where the like new custom machines are built just with the purpose of mining. They cost a little more at the start, but they're so effective that you can make your investment back within half a year or something like that. So hopefully that actual GPU mining will die out, and we have, I think it's called A6 mining or something like that. We need just small boxes, super loud, like they don't care. They're made actually for the halls and all that. We just store them in there, put electricity in, and just have them run there.
That's good. I'm glad that they finally decided to do something like that because it was a bit annoying because gaming PCs were going like through the roof and there was no need for it to go through the roof. But yeah. Yeah,
it looks like a fake. Like, I don't think this is an actual 1080. No, it's an 1180. I'm very sorry. An 1180 card. Like, somebody could just easily Photoshop that together based on the current Asus Strix cards. So, yeah. Just copy the 1, put it over the 0, and then you go 1180. Like, that's a very easy Photoshop job. Yeah. Crazy. Alright. Let's do the releases and end the show. It's just like, come on.
Releases.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, what do you have for releases today? I'm talking like the old guy from Family Guy that's always the son. Like, come on, John, let's take a shot together. No!
You want a popsicle?
Oh no!
This is gonna be the title. Want a popsicle?
You want a popsicle?
That's done so well.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Wonderful.
Fish.
All right.
Oh no!
Starting July 10th on the Nintendo Switch, we have 20XX for $18. This game is apparently inspired a lot by Mega Man platforming style gameplay, and definitely looks interesting. Not too bad, not too good. I'd say, oh, it's like a really high quality game. But what's interesting is it has charm, and yeah, it's coming out to Nintendo Switch July 10th. And I would say, just based on the screenshots that I see here, I might pick it up. Because it's a good platformer title, and I'm a sucker for platformers, really. So who knows? I'll let you know how well it plays. Next week, maybe. Next up, I have... What is... Oh, yeah. It's Shining Resonance Refrain. This game comes out also on July 10th. And it will cost, actually, premium price. Because right now you can pay 44.99 euros or 50 euros at launch then. And it's just another RPG game, I guess, with very cool graphics so far. Players human living and stop their empire from exploiting the power of the ancient dragons. Ooh. Including the soul of the shining dragon within you. Oh my god, that's some anime type of game. Ooh. You can see right now on the screen. I mean, it has decent graphics for that. It really looks like an actual RPG from an anime, so maybe somebody's interested in that. And as I said before, that's coming out on July 10th. Hopefully it's good. It'd be a real shame if that's actually a recommendation right now that we just do blindly and it's a bad game at the end.
Oh dear. Well, another thing that's coming out on July the 10th is Muddle Dash.
Yes, Muddle Dash.
Apparently, yeah, it's coming out in 5 days, and it's a what type of game is that? Like a platform.
Sort of. Yeah, it's like a co-op game where up to 4 people together can race to get the gift to their base, I guess. So you can jump on each other and try to grab the gift, and the goal is basically just to bring the gift home and. Oh no, it's to the party. I see right now on the stream. Yeah, you're just the person trying to deliver the gift. And if you're the one holding it at the end, you win! So, that's a fun little game coming out very soon. July 10th, to be precise. To PC and Nintendo Switch. And I guess on Nintendo Switch this will be a lot of fun. Looks like speedrunners, yeah, maybe a little bit. And, want to check that one as well. If you're here in Germany even. Gosh, we're gonna play so many games without visiting Gamescom. That's actually
so many games.
Can you extend like for 3 more days? They can stay here. Oh boy. Anyway, next up we have Hat Snatchers that are prepared here. Hat Snatchers also one of these games, graphically looking really interesting, and from what I can tell just from the trailer, it's about dunking your other player's hat somewhere, like in a basketball court or in a cooking pot, and the winner will be the last one standing. So it's a little mix of platforming, fighting game, and yeah, there's also apparently a zombie castle mode for single player. Where you also again have to drop a hat somewhere. Hat Snatchers. Come to Steam Early Access on July 10th. And you have lots of customizations, as you can see right now. Oh my god. Alright.
It looks rather interesting.
It's not too bad. Has a little bit of Little Big Planet vibes.
Yeah. But it also reminds me of the Wii, when you create your Miis, like customization.
Yeah, a little bit of that.
Just has that vibe.
Definitely. Apparently you have like thousands of levels.
What's that?
Boy. Next up we have the Spectrum Retreat. Why is Steam opening up junk that I don't want to see? Don't open out the menu. Whatever. Sorry.
I do.
July 13th, the Spectrum Retreat is a puzzle game, and basically it's just like, oh man, this looks so interesting. not bad really. And for a puzzle game, I don't know what it's about. It's a mystery, and it's basically just calling out the guys. It's by Dan Smith Studios and Ripstones, and yeah, coming on to PS4, PC, and Xbox One, July 10th or July 13th, based on your platform. Good talking. Next up, we have Warhammer Vermintide 2 on Xbox One. Just a quick one. We talked about this one already. It's now on July 11th. And after that, we have Islands of Mine. And this is a game that I'm specifically interested in because this is another Battle Royale main game. So this has been presented by Level Cap Gaming actually a while ago. And it's like real futuristic shooter first person. You drop in on an island. And just from the looks of it, I think it's lovely. And it's finally coming now to Steam Early Access. I actually want to give you a quick look into the video that I have here. So if you see it on the stream, this is like actual closed alpha gameplay.
Interesting.
Really fantastic level design so far, especially the UX design, how everything looks, how you open the map in your hand, holding a little holograph in your hand. Oh, this is so stylish. And yeah, that one is coming out on July 12th to Steam Early Access, so I'm definitely going to pick that one up and play a little bit of that. And maybe this one will help me with my PUBG fix, because I hate PUBG right now. Literally, it's just technically so bad. I would try to love it, but it just can't. So maybe this one is a game that's actually worth playing by then. And don't ask me about Fortnite. I'm not into that building aspect. I'm very sorry. Anyway. After that, we have a game that's called Rifter. And this is another one of those colorful, really cool indie platforming titles. I basically said everything about this. Coming out July 12th, just have a look at this trailer. It's like, gosh darn, it's the 80s coming alive in a video game about platforming. Again, a little bit of a speedrunners game where you're just grabbing onto things and just running real fast, trying to wreck as good as possible. And it definitely looks like my jam. So if you're up for that as well, take a look at Rifter on PC, July 12th. The next game I actually want to skip because this is a Rift and Vive game, so VR, and it's actually just coming to a beta phase, not out actually. So skipping that. And after that we have Icons. And if you think like, what the hell is Icons about? What the hell could that be? Icons apparently is like a Smash Bros game on PC.
Interesting.
Didn't know that. I hope I have. I'm gonna scan my things here. No, I don't have a try right now. Just give you a very quick moment. I'm just gonna skip to the videos. There's actually a live stream that they did back in October 2017, and now this one is coming out apparently finally on Steam Early Access, so you can play it. No price attached to it yet, as far as I can see. And basically, yes, like you're on a platform. You have two players, left and right, different characters. And I'm not sure about this. There was like a Smash Bros game coming for PC, but of course not officially. And I think the devs just said, oh, we have actually the gameplay right here. Why shouldn't we just change the whole art style and character set to own creations? Just, you know, have some artists on there with original art styles and characters designs, and then make them their own platform game. And I think this is that here, Icons. So have a look out for that one if you're up for some Smash Bros. But while playing Smash Bros. And especially having it on PC, July 12th. Oh yeah. Next up game is something that's more for Dan maybe, and that's Octopath Traveler. This is another RPG, one of the biggest ones by Square Enix. Actually, we saw that a lot at E3, and yeah, coming out July 13th, finally it's around. There's a demo on the Nintendo eShop right now if you want to have a glimpse at that. And yeah, definitely one of these things. I think artistically it looks really amazing. If you're running around, you have these sort of 2D planes, but in a 3D world. So you're just running around, everything is like 3D, but it has this old 8-bit style. It's lovely. It's... I admire it. I will probably hate playing it, because I'm just not that type of gamer for it, but it looks so damn good. So if you're interested in that, take a look at Octopath Traveler. Demo is out for free on the Nintendo eShop right now. And yeah, you can finally buy
Switch.
it. July 15th.
I need a Switch.
Yeah, you need a Switch, man. That game's coming out for it. Slowly but surely. everyone gets something to play. And yes, Chad is asking if I have played Battlefield 5. I sadly didn't get any with alpha piece, and it just ended the alpha, so yeah, I missed a chance to play it. There will be apparently a next time we can play it late summer, so who knows? I didn't get a chance to play it. Maybe I can play it at Gamescom then before release. Not too salty, it's like a little test thing about feedback and all that. Whatever. Next up on our release list, we have another game that's also reminding us of a Nintendo game, and it's Starfruit Racing. It's actually out since September 4th, 2017, but it was an early access title. And now, next week, July 13th, in the EU, we finally have a full release of this thing. And it looks actually quite good, like really crazy, halfway cel shaded, and from what I can tell, is literally just Mario Kart on PC again with original characters and styles. But that doesn't mean that's a bad game just because it copies some of the base elements. So yeah, if you want to take a look at that when it's finally coming out in version 1.0, there's that. And also have a dinosaur. What the hell was that? You guys want to see this next week. Just 2 more releases, guys. Stick with me. It's taking forever.
Then it's all over.
Yeah.
2 more.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is coming out on Nintendo Switch and on the Nintendo 3DS. So whatever platform you hold right now, you can play it very soon. It's not on the Wii U anymore. It's one of these puzzle games coming out for $39.99 US. And yeah, as I said before, it's on both platforms. Proper port, doing all the good things. And yeah. You probably have heard it already about it. It's like just another platforming change from the Wii U to the platform that actually sold a few, hardware. So there's that. July 13th. And finally, last game, it's called Earthfall, which was in Steam Early Access since April 26th. And this is another one of these co-op shooter 4 versus the zombie horde, basically. It's developed and published by Holder Spark, so it's another indie creation, and as it says here, it's a cooperative shooter for up to 4 players, using team-based tactics to fortify holdouts and complete objectives. Players must work together to survive. Yeah, so if you like Left 4 Dead, this may be a game for you. It's a really interesting style going on, a little more realistic at least. It's not using the Source engine, I think. Could be Unity, which is not a bad thing. You can do great things in Unity, just saying that. And yeah, that's my main game that you want to check out if you're up for that kind of gameplay. Cool, and that concludes releases for the next week. We don't know when we'll be back again because we're now taking a little summer break. I definitely need it just for myself to recover a little bit and to work on projects which just take a long while, especially the London adventures. My Pokemon Quest final video is coming out very soon, hopefully. And then I want to finally finish working on my remaster series, which I've been talking about since February, I think. So I need to get on it. It's a lot of stuff, but I also want to, keep working out to improve my health situation and all that. So it's a mix right now. I'm an adult with a full-time job, so I have to see what I can do each day after work. It's really different.
Definitely.
And then maybe I need to also visit some friends and do some stuff with the family. Oh my god.
So many thanks.
You would definitely see if I do something at the New Byte on Twitter, and of course all the other things. Just follow us, meet us. The New Byte is the place, and especially our Discord server. You can definitely find the invitation on the newbyte.com/Discord. Emily, where can people find you and see stuff about you?
So people can find me on my Twitter at EmilyHM45. And I post nearly every day, so give us a follow, and as well as the New Byte, give us a follow. And what about you, Daniel?
Right, so yeah, you can definitely see me on my handle, which is there, I think.
Yep.
So yeah, DJH331, definitely check me out anywhere and everywhere. I post things on Instagram sometimes. I'm trying to get better with that and doing that, but I'm at the moment posting once a week with my D&D session. But yeah, if you want to find me in a video game, just search for that and send me a message. So I look forward to hanging out with you guys if you want to hang out.
All right. And then concludes the first season of the new Byte. I think that makes a lot of sense, especially if we want to take a few weeks off now. And when we come back, hopefully fresh as hell, new creative ideas, maybe some more gaming news to talk about, and maybe a new concept. Who knows? I have a lot of plans. Gotta work on these. And guys, have a nice summer. Talk to you soon. Enjoy your time, guys. So much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on the podcast. It was a pleasure since ever we started.
So much fun.
I love you.
So much
goodbye.
fun, yeah.
You too, man.
Night night.
No, no.